Hey guys, it's Charlie. It's almost 2011, and I want to talk about what I think is going to be the biggest story of 2011. But to do that, I want to first look at the very end of 2010. In mid-November, the president came out and said it is time for shared sacrifice to get the deficit under control. Followed a few weeks later on the 16th of December by Geithner going before Congress and basically saying all the TARP money has been paid back, most of it has been paid back, and it was really a good deal. It wasn't that big of a deal, the bailouts. That leads to what's coming, I think, in 2011, and that is austerity. Right now, it's just a word. Most of us don't even understand what that means. But we're going to understand what it means. And we can just look around the rest of the world and see what's coming our way. The idea is this. We have to look at what happened way back in 2008 to understand what's happening in 2000, what's going to happen in 2011. In 2008, under President Bush, socialism truly began in this country, at least a quasi-socialism. We took the losses of the too big to fails and we socialized that loss, and they became our loss. The crony capitalist part of the economy is still in place because those guys have received record bonuses year after year since then. The socialism aspect of it is true. We now own their failure. And when you have the president coming out saying it's time for us to get that deficit under control, the deficit is here because of the too big to fails, plain and simple. For the last 2 years, the government has done a brilliant job in sprinkling trinkets out, everything from cash for clunkers, $8,000 tax credit, extending unemployment benefits, the list goes on and on. But it has done nothing to rescue the economy. It's done everything to keep the populace from pushing back. Well, 2011, I think, is going to be the year you're going to start to see pushback in this country. They no longer need to keep you quiet. They no longer need to keep you from taking to the streets and demanding perp walks from people on Wall Street who got us here. The idea is that their failure has been shifted to the public. Now the public can pay for them. So if you want to know what 2011 is going to look like, look at Greece, look at England, look at Ireland. That's what's coming to our shores very soon. The thing that's kept us from that so far is the fact that we've been fortunate enough to live in a country that has the petrodollar behind it, and it's a world reserve currency for the planet. So we can print money to pay for the trinkets that have kept us quiet. But now the world's losing faith in our continued quantitative easing and our continued programs to keep the public from pushing back. So those programs are coming to an end without a doubt in 2011. They took a grassroots movement like the Tea Party movement. They used it in order to split Congress. The House being Republican, the Senate's going to remain Democrat. Nothing is going to get done in order to help the average American. So that's why you've seen this big rush at the end of 2010 to get things like the Bush tax cut, which is going to benefit Wall Street more than anybody else in this country, to get that kind of legislation passed. They don't need any more legislation in order to complete the crony capitalist / socialist system. It's in place. Austerity's next.